Hey, what's up, beat hackers? One of the things I absolutely love to do in my DJ sets is jump to the second drop of a song. In fact, at the end of this video, I'm going to link to the last DJ set I posted on my channel where I did a lot of this. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to do it, and I'm going to tell you those reasons, 3 of them, why I absolutely love doing this. So, let's get into it. Okay, so first things first, guys, I'm just going to quickly show you how to do this. So it's a pretty simple thing. All you've got to do is set cue points. So I typically set a cue point at the beginning of drop 1, and I set another cue point at the beginning of drop 2, just so I can kind of visually see them, even though usually there's loads of other ways you can see it, but I usually like to have them. So I've got a song here, Rihanna, bitch, better have my money. Shouldn't have said that word. We got drop 1. And we've got drop 2. And guys, just so you know, it is literally as simple as you wait for drop 1 to come, and then you hit the cue point, which will cue in drop 2. But there's one cool little tip I can give you. You can do this thing where you set Serato, or whatever DJ software you're using, to quantize. What quantize basically means is it's going to snap the song to a grid. So you know how all songs are written to beats and bars. It will basically snap it to a certain bar. Because if you don't have quantize turned on, you can accidentally kind of hit it a little bit early or a little bit late, which would sound odd. It would sound a little bit like this. So this is if you were to do it wrong and you don't have quantize on. I'm going to hit it a little bit early, and you're going to hear it sounds a bit odd. Just sounds odd, you know, and just even a fraction out can often sound odd. So you want to put quantize on. First thing you can do is come to the software here and just hit the little Q button like that. The other way to do it, if you've got these decks or any kind of Pioneer decks, is you'll often see like a little quantize thing here or here underneath hot Q. You can just hold that down, and if you look on the screen, it activates it on or off. Now, the second thing you're going to want to do is if you go to your settings, again, this will apply to any DJ software out there, but in Serato, you come up here. Whoops, click the wrong thing. Let's close that down. Go to this little cog here and come down to quantize preferences and put it to 4 beats. As you guys know by now, 4 beats equals a bar, which means it's kind of going to be quantized to the bar, okay? This is really important. So, now I'm going to go back and I'm going to show you with quantize on. If you kind of look closely, I'm going to hit the cue button a split second before, like I just did in the bad example, but it will still go perfectly on the bar, okay? So let's just go back a little bit. Let's not deafen you, bring this back a bit. Okay, check it out. If you guys look closely, you'll see that it actually did swap, but it stayed quantized. It stayed perfectly in time. So that is how you would do this little technique. Now I'm going to tell you the 3 reasons why I absolutely love doing it. Reason number 1, and this is the main reason. When producers are making dance tracks, they'll often come up with an amazing drop. And I know this because I make dance music myself. Come up with a really cool drop. And then the second half of a song is often basically a replica of the first half. And the second drop is usually identical to the first drop. But most producers don't like just leaving the second drop just the same as the first drop. So they go to extra lengths to kind of spruce up drop number 2. And in so doing that, they kind of make drop number 2 a little bit more better, a bit more like more hype, a bit more energetic, and they kind of take it up a notch for the last bit of the song. But when I'm out performing live and I'm doing like quick sets and stuff, I don't often play both drops. And if I'm only going to play one of the drops, I want to play the more hyped up drop, which has got more risers in it and more white noise and more stuff going on that just makes it a lot more energetic. So this is the first reason why I absolutely love jumping to the second drop, because the second drop is typically a lot more exciting and fiery than the first. You guys can go and listen to a couple of your favorite house tracks now. Listen to the second drop. It's usually a lot more exciting than the first. So that's reason number 1. Reason number 2 is because when you're on your second drop, it then leads perfectly into the outro drums. which is really cool because, as everybody knows, after drop A, or the first drop, it usually leads back into a breakdown or into some vocals or some singing or something or other, and it's usually a lot harder to then mix in the next track when you're mixing in and there's vocals and instruments and all this other stuff in the way. Whereas the outro drums have literally been designed for DJs to be able to blend into the next track. So it works perfectly because it means I can play the intro of a song up to the first drop, just before the first drop, swap to the second drop, so I cut out a big chunk of the track, and it leads perfectly into the outro drums for me to keep that high energy and that quick pace to a lot of these kind of house or big room house kind of DJ sets that I love to do. So that's reason number 2, you get the outro drums instantly straight away. Actually, I'm going to throw in a really quick tip, by the way. Just in case you guys absolutely love the first drop, you can use this exact same technique if you wanted to at the end of the drop to go straight into the outro drums. So there's another little quick tip for you there. And finally guys, the third reason, which is a really simple one, is it gives you as a DJ a bit more control. You see, as a DJ, you either just let the song play the whole way through, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. That's what I do most of the time. Or you can kind of take a bit more control of the songs that you're playing, even within just one of the songs. And by doing these kind of like skipping forward, skipping to different parts of the song, skipping to different drops, it just gives you more control as a DJ. So that's the third reason why I love to do it. Finally guys, I just wanted to open up the comment sections below to have a bit of a discussion with you guys and get to know you a bit better. I read all my comments. So what I want to hear from you guys is, do you ever find yourself there DJing and you kind of feel like you really want to be twisting knobs and doing stuff when really there's just nothing to be done? I want to know if any of you guys feel like you've fallen into that trap before where you're kind of twisting knobs and you don't really need to be twisting the knobs. You're just doing it because you feel like maybe a bit awkward. I've totally had that in the past where I'm like, okay, well I'm just gonna twiddle with that thing there, and I'm gonna, I'm not doing anything. I'm just literally waiting for that. So I got another 2 minutes on the clock before I have to do anything, and I'm just like, yeah, let's just do a bit of this, let's just do a bit of that, because I feel maybe a bit awkward. I don't know. I've never really explored those emotions before. But I'd love to have your opinion on this. Can you guys relate to this? You're twisting stuff, you're doing stuff, you don't really need to be doing anything. Can you guys relate to that? Leave your comments below and tell me any experiences you've had, or if you can just relate to that or whatever. I'd love to hear from you guys. Finally guys, I actually just wanted to urge you to click a link below this video where I'm going to take you to this new course I've created called DJ Titans. I mentioned this in a video a couple of weeks ago. It's a really cool group which allows you guys to have a sit down with me once a week in a live group training call. So you can jump on this call with me, you can ask me whatever questions you want, I can give you feedback on DJ sets, you can ask me about tricks and tips on the DJ set and I can show you some stuff there. I can help you out with your YouTube set, I can help you starting your own DJ companies. It gives you a chance to literally sit down with me and ask me any questions you want, as well as a ton of other really cool bonuses. So if you guys are interested in joining my DJ Titans group, right underneath this video there's a link. Go and check it out, and I'm going to tell you more about it in that video there, okay guys? So finally, I wanted to wrap up this video by saying, if you've liked this video, give it a thumbs up, because I really like thumbs up and it helps my videos rank higher on YouTube. And also I wanted to say, if you guys enjoy these videos and you want to see more like them, make sure you hit that subscribe button there and hit the bell notification. That'll tell you when I release new videos. Hit that button down there if you want to go and have some free DJ training. And finally, hit this button below if you want to go and see my 3 ways to get your first DJ gig over Christmas. I'll see you guys in the next video. Ciao!